Greetings, I'm Lance.
And I am Scandal.
And we're still listening to the best DJ in the world.
Yes.
Okay, all right, so let's play a game together.
Yeah, so we're going to totally, though, blush
In disappointment. All right, everyone, blush in disappointment. Sad blushing. Honestly,
I don't know how you
do
blush
you sad
sad.
blush? I don't think I've done a sad
sad
blush
blush?
ever.
Neither
Like
have I.
embarrassed disappointment, I
Yes.
guess. Like, I don't think disappointment makes me blush on its own.
Yes, I think, like blushing for me, like, I've sometimes found it to be really weird where people use blush all the time in terms of, like, writing.
What is the only experience you have as a character?
Blushing!
I blush!
And sometimes I feel like actually where I've read some authors, which sounds really terrible, but I apologize, they really seem to oust themselves as basically huge anime fans really quickly because they cannot stop having their character blush.
Everyone
all
blushes.
the fucking time.
Uh-huh.
Like, it bugs me so much because I'm like, okay, I don't even care if you're white, dude. You can't always fucking tell if somebody's blushing like crazy, and they blush that often. There's also a point in which, like, if you've already blushed, sometimes it's difficult to tell that person is blushing again.
Or blushing more.
Or
And also
blushing
some
more.
people have embarrassment without blushing.
Oh, God,
some bodies just don't blush. I've had friends for years that I have never seen blush.
Yes.
Scandal included, I believe. I have no memory of seeing you blush. Certainly getting embarrassed, certainly going, holy crap, but not like a visible, I could see you blush.
Really? Okay, that's fair. I know I've had people who've pointed out on me before, and I've been embarrassed at myself going, I can feel the heat of my
on
face.
cheeks. Yeah, that kind of thing. And again, I've even heard someone going, you're blushing to my friend before.
Right.
And I haven't seen it.
Right.
It could be like a skin tone versus, flush kind of coloring thing. But there we go.
Right? That's true.
Or it can just be sometimes people say that, you're blushing, because they're trying to get you to blush by saying you're blushing.
Right.
So there's that one. All right.
Right?
So
Of course. That's because of Daddy.
it's all because of
Jonathan
Daddy.
laughs when he sees my face turn red.
I'm just kidding. Oh my God. I've always had an eye on you.
Oh no, you're reacting potentially a little bit badly, but I'm gonna sort of.
I kind of wanted to fluster you to get the upper hand.
Yeah.
So kind of wanted to nag you a tiny bit on coming in
Yeah.
and see how we are.
Sounds about right.
All right, here we go.
Had an eye.
And do you know? What's your first talent?
What?
What was my first talent? What was his first talent?
What? Hang the fuck on!
My first talent was knowing that you have a father.
My first talent was calling your daddy myself.
My first talent was sitting in a chair.
My first talent was making you fall over. I mean, blush. I mean,
blush and fall over.
I don't know. I'm so drunk right now. I don't know what a first talent is at all. I know what second talent is.
Do you know what my other talent is? It's like someone shows up and they're like, do you want to know my other skill? And you're like,
Oh God! Or is this supposed to be the other thing of going? Do you want to know my other talent besides looking gorgeous and fabulous, which should be very obvious?
Which should be obvious.
I'm like that.
Sit there. Is an amazing ball of charisma and attractiveness. Do you want to know my other talent? I just assume it's in the subtext.
Honestly, that's kind of super fucking funny, but I can totally see how this would be aggravating as all shit.
Oh my God.
Like, holy crap. Like,
On the
I've
other
met
hand-
some people who are like, I am just fucking amazing and you should love me, and I'm just like, hi, can I help you?
Hi, we haven't even met yet. In fact,
Hi,
we haven't
Greg.
even met. What's your name? Oh, Gregory. Long handshake. Sorry.
I know, right. It's just whipping around.
It's Jonathan, the full Jonathan.
It's
Yes,
the full
okay.
Jonathan. All right.
Okay, all right.
Your other talent besides apparently looking fabulous.
My other talents?
Oh my God. Tell me.
Looks at him. Hands curled against phone hugged to chest, knees up against your chest too. Just curled into a tiny
Fetal
ball,
position,
perched right there with your phone, desperately your only friend clinging to your chest.
Hi. Tell me.
I'm good at mixing drinks.
I
Guess what you need to get drunk? Because I will have way more opportunities with you if you are lighten up a little bit. Oh, sorry. That was me being toxic behavior and extrapolating that this is probably going to be a problematic situation.
Oh,
Hang
maybe
on a
it's
second.
okay. Mixing drinks?
Yeah, here.
Wow, that's a really good skill. Have you studied a lot at like online bars and stuff?
No,
do you go to a master class online? Do you do like?
I do it all in person. I went to bartending school.
Wow, while you're still in school?
While I was in high school, my parents lied about my age.
How do you do that?
So you have to know that my first skill is looking older. My second skill is mixing drinks.
Oh, you mean cocktails?
Because that's the only mixed drink in the whole world.
Oh God, I want to die. So if you don't know, and again, this could be just indicative of Burns education, which is fine.
Yes,
Some
probably.
people really genuinely do not understand that a mixing drink experience can be anything.
If you put two things together and it is a drinkable thing, you have mixed a drink.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! I put milk and water. Mixed drink. I put milk and Kool-Aid. Mixed drink. It's congealing.
Mixed drink!
Okay, but the thing is it really is.
It really is.
As long as you're meant to drink it, if it's got more than one ingredient, it is a mixed drink.
Yes.
Like.
So I understand socially a lot of people will go, oh no, it's just like this a particular type of alcoholic drink, and that's not true at all. There are lots of where, like Burns pointed out, there are non-alcoholic drinks that are mixed drinks.
Yes.
Absolutely.
In fact, Shirley Temple is one of my favorite drinks, and
it is completely non-alcoholic.
and it is totally non-alcoholic.
Yep.
And it's like, it's still a mixed drink. Anyway,
It is, absolutely.
So this, again, indicates her education level or her connection level.
Right?
Cocktails? Yeah.
Oh.
Care to join me inside? Because the bar...
All right.
Where is the bar located? Because our friend went to go get drinks. Did she go inside to go get drinks and then come back outside?
Okay, so I'm sorry, I need to be 12.
Go ahead.
But they're cocktails. Do you want to meet me inside?
Bye. Let's just take the cocktail inside, shall we?
Okay, fine.
Fine,
All right,
fine.
I'm gonna stop being 2-year-old. All right, so I also, again, I mean, I guess that would make sense. So, like, just in case, keeping like the wind, anything from really getting into your drinks.
I said, not everyone has an outdoor bar.
No, yeah, not everybody does.
If this isn't a hotel, you often will have a stationary bar, not one that
Right.
you set up just for the event.
Yes, that would be a little
And so the bar
unusual.
would be interior.
Yes,
I
and
say-
also, like, you would need specific permission to be able to get behind that bar. They, like, as far as I've ever seen, some bartenders are extremely professional and very polite of being like, you cannot be back here.
Right, and there's a lot of well, you don't just rent the entire bar for the event. All 700 bottles belong to you, do what you please.
Right.
You rent the service of the bar. For the
Which
most
is
part.
why they're there getting paid by the hour dealing with your drunk ass.
Yes, pretty
like,
much.
bartenders, many amazing props for them. They help also a lot of people who tend to get harassed or hurt. Actually, if you're ever having problems, typically at a bar, so I know not everybody in our audience is going to be that age, but it's like if you're at a bar and you're unsure about your situation, as far as I understand, actually, like, there's a lot of bartenders who will
help you.
Who will absolutely fucking help you if
Yep.
you are in a bad situation.
Like if you write it on a napkin, or if you just pull them off to the side, or whatever it is, you're like, oh, I'm
Right.
gonna order another drink, and you tell them, hey, I don't know what to do. This person's, bothering me.
Right.
And they've seen so many things. Most of them will help you, and if they're new or inexperienced, they might just stare at you and go, and then you could say, can I see the senior bartender, basically,
Right.
and that kind of thing. And they
Yeah,
could be like,
especially with a big party like this, you would not have a single bartender. That would be a little unusual, I would imagine.
hundreds of people, one bartender, by themselves, serving both alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks. The line goes down the street. Everyone waiting for their
Especially where
drinks.
everybody's super smashed. That sounds like you'd need a few bartenders to be able to run
I mean,
this thing.
generally you would, yes. So there we go.
Yeah, sure.
Pick yourself up off the ground because you did actually fall off. Hi.
Oh, how
yeah.
adorable.
Oh, you're so clumsy. It's adorable.
Ah, there we go.
Oh my God! We did not go inside for the party. We walked into someone's personal little apartment kitchen.
Oh
my God.
God.
Okay. Imagine this. So
This sounds like they had a pre-rendered background and they didn't understand what this was supposed to be. I wonder if
Also, you got, like,
they had a massive
and a bush outside.
If they had a massive disconnect from whoever does their background art to the descriptor from the person, like the writer. Like, whoa, this is also just biggest party ever in Burns' head, has never been exposed, thinks this is the
Also,
biggest
again,
party.
the kitchen going. Is that entire thing supposed to be, one, a house? Is it not supposed to be a hotel?
Right.
Is it supposed to be apartment complex? And you have one apartment that is throwing the party on the entire pavilion, lazy river, poolside.
So weird.
And going, like, can you rent the entire space for your events, even though it is a space between all of your apartments? So it suggests so many things here, but also I'm going, or that is a giant, like, high-rise kind of like hotel.
Right.
And what they rented was only the outside space and then a hotel room. And so then you go into the hotel room that you've rented, and you're doing drinks there, and there is no bartender. There's someone tending bar that has come to the party. One of your friends, someone else, or you go and get drinks, and they're just drinks.
Huh.
And it could be a bring your own beer. It could be we supplied a ton of like alcohol and non-alcoholic stuff.
I don't know.
And you could go get what you like.
Part of my brain really is though, like, I just love this idea that Byrne has no fucking idea what the hell she's talking about. And
She's
also
really like-
neither does Kayla. They're both incredibly, like, have no clue what's going on.
Or-
this is the most popular DJ. Nobody knows.
Or,
They're all just...
or you get Kayla knows. Kayla's more in the know, but doesn't think about the fact that Byrne is less experienced.
Right.
So Kayla goes, yeah, there's gonna be a ton of people there, really popular DJ and booze. And you go, the most popular DJ, hundreds of people, and an amazing party. You just exaggerate.
Again, that probably going that angle then of, again, your first-person view is your unreliable narrator, which is
that kind
fine.
of thing.
Again,
And
but
so-
that's a really hard thing to sometimes try to convey. I'm having such fucking dissonance between the way this party has been described and then
Versus
this
what's
is the
going on.
kitchen.
And the thing is we
This
can
guy
have an
killed it.
unreliable narrator, but also just like the one giant
I'm also
pot.
like, why the fuck would you go to a kitchen to go get mixed drinks? Again, I'm like, that's the thing. I'm like, is this an unskilled writer? Like, I cannot decide where this is going because this seems like bad writing. You would know basically that you have a bar. Like,
Right.
you would have a bar.
Well, and
That
again, you have to have a bartender or someone tending bar because Kayla went to go get them from a person to
Yes.
talk to because you're not good at talking to people.
Right.
So she didn't go get them herself, make them herself.
right?
She went and got them from someone serving drinks. Now, the someone serving drinks could be a friend attending the party,
Huh.
and people are taking turns at it or whatever, or someone you asked to do that function at the
I'm
party.
like, this seems like a weird potential
But
like
again,
editing.
I like the idea of going, okay, so you're an unreliable narrator. You're describing everything in your head to yourself,
Right.
larger than life, because
Right.
that's how you feel, like that much
Right.
emotion. And then what they have got is there's an outdoor pavilion where part of it is their party and part of it is just people there, like when you rent a room at a skating rink kind of thing.
So fucking weird.
Or when you rent a room at a public venue, like at a restaurant or something, and she assumes the whole restaurant is the party, but it's just the one room, and then you guys are walking throughout the rest of the area. I'm hoping that one of those is colloquial, is not too colloquial, so that everybody can sort of access that idea.
Right. Honestly,
Okay.
I
And
realized-
then what you've got is basically what they did. They rented one hotel room, and they're using the public space outside.
Which I've seen some people actually rent like a hotel room and use that as basically the bar area.
The base.
Yeah, which makes
It's the base
sense.
of your party.
But I'm also like, this is super wild. Like, my brain is... I do not...
going, what is
I guess
this?
I gotta keep going because this is messing me up.
All right.
Kayla happens to be in the kitchen as well.
Hi.
Jonathan, this is my best friend.
Oh, now you don't have to leave us alone. It's fine.
It's okay.
Okay.
Kayla Fisher. That's what he says.
Jonathan. Kayla Fisher.
Hey, baby.
Bingo.
Do you all know that? Do you know all the students?
Yeah, that's what being popular means, honey.
I
Jonathan, he guffaws. I don't even know how to do that.
Oh, it's okay. Honestly, I could see like a bark of laughter, just be like, ha! Like going like, wow, you really are naive.
Yeah,
kind of
holy
thing. I'm
shit.
like, you know all the students because you knew me.
Because popular means you know all, because you've known two people, so you know everyone.
Again, that idea of where, so I cracked the joke earlier of it being kind of racist, but it is a thing that tends to be applied where everybody goes, you're the black person in the town, you clearly know the other 12 black people that live in the town. So we run into that in Colorado. There's a lot of white community here, like big time. And whenever they're like, the black person, you're like, oh my god, they do not know the other 12 families in some cases, and in some cases, yes, they do. But you should not fucking assume that whoever lives there, you're the Asian person. You know every single Asian.
It was frustrating at work sometimes, especially in a big manufacturing environment, where as soon as someone came in with an ethnicity that someone else could assume was similar to someone else who worked there, they go, oh, are you attached to them? And it's like, just because they're both from Tibet doesn't mean they know each other.
At all.
At all. Or they're both from South Africa.
Right.
Or they're both Muslim.
Right?
And, like, sometimes it was the only thing we know about each other is that we both had the same job resource which landed us here.
Right.
That's it.
Yep.
We don't know each other. We met each other in reference to this employment experience.
Right.
And then I've heard people go, yeah, so they know each other. And I'm like, no, that's like you walking into the same temp agency as me, and when we both get placed on the same day, people go, oh, you know each other. You don't.
No.
All right, anyway, so...
Jonathan guffaws.
Huh.
Kayla nudges me because of my stupid reaction.
Excuse you, popular people don't know everyone.
Ouch!
That's a hard nudge.
She
nudges me. She nudges me with an elbow into my ribs. Botch! Ah! Ow! And also stabs on my toe so that I don't bend over too hard for the elbow.
Jonathan, I love watching women beat each other up over me, but
It's fine. Unfortunately not. I only know people in reference to you, Bern, because I researched you before I approached you, because that's not creepy.
Not at all.
Actually, depending on how you do it and depending on why you're approaching someone, it's not necessarily.
Yes,
but if
not
it's
at
the I don't know you and I don't have any connection to you and I don't plan to work with you, researching them as a person specifically for an agenda can be a little weird.
it's also kind of like, I think like the intent and the motivation of your agenda is really important as
Right.
well. It doesn't mean that you can't eventually like actually become good friends. So sometimes I know some people are like, I researched this person, and then I feel terrible because I realized in hindsight, basically once I was kind of friends with them, that I was only just trying to get something out of them, and then I was like, I actually like this person.
Uh-huh.
And I recognize that they're a goddamn person who
And
has
I didn't
problems.
recognize essentially my motive or agenda beforehand.
Right.
And then I did. All right. Unfortunately not. But I've told you, I've always had an eye on you. And Kayla just hears this. Him standing there, her eye.
Your friend should immediately be like, I'm gonna kick this dude's ass, excuse me.
You're cute, Bern. Kayla, pouring a drink. What the hell?
Like, whoa, this is direct. My heart nearly explodes.
Yeah, Kayla's like, whoa, that is straightforward. Holy shit, how
Like,
drunk is
damn,
she?
dude. Kayla looks like she's both jealous of me and proud of me at the same time.
The exact same look she had on for my clothes. Oh.
I don't know what that expression means, but I imagine it's something.
Huh. You look cuter when you blush. But that's also
Or maybe like Kayla is super like into us.
Maybe.
And we just really haven't figured it out.
Kayla
Honestly,
never dating anyone, always being around, always dissing on boys, trying to flirt with us like crazy. We're like, huh?
I have been taught in the world that there was only hetero.
That there was only the boy and the girl. I don't even know what it's called, but that's all that exists.
Yeah.
Since I am a girl.
Because my dad is one of those really great, classically like white nationalists, but I don't actually know that. He's just like. I'm not gonna go that far.
Oh my god.
You're fine.
I'm like, put it down, my friend.
I'm sorry.
Alright, so since I've only ever seen you blushing, except for when I wasn't talking to you, I should tell you look cuter when you blush.
So I'm gonna make you blush this whole time.
Uh-huh. I like that. You should never stop blushing. I hate it when they say that in anime. It bothers me so much. They're like, you're cuter when you're embarrassed. You should never stop. And you're like, what?
Like, right,
this is
where I
just-
can't really function, can't really look at things. If I am truly embarrassed, I'm gonna run into crap, hurt
It's
myself.
also, dude, this is a status effect. Do not wish it on me all the time.
That'd be awful. God, can you imagine? I'm gonna go around through my daily life. I'm gonna try poop and then I blush. Or I try to pee and I blush. Or I try to walk through my window and blush.
Everything is blushing. Eating a sandwich is blushing. Walking down the hall is blushing.
Blushing.
Trying to put on my clothes is blushing.
Blushing.
I'm in the shower blushing.
Petting the dog, blushing. Ah!
You're so cute when you blush.
Anyway. I need some vaccine to get rid of the status effect.
I know. Somebody who's got cure, who's got like clear all status effects.
Suna. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a Suna.
Yep.
God damn it. Thank you.
Why?
I tried to divert his attention to something else before my entire face turned scarlet.
Poof! Ah! What are you, paler than my friend and with a strong blood flow?
Apparently, I thought you're going to show me you're going to show me. You are going to show me your other talent? God, that sentence is so grammatically bizarre, but it's okay. Again, one of those things that authors do not realize is that I fully endorse and I fully support you having your character fucking speak in a distinct fashion.
And the thing
not
is,
everybody speaks in a grammatically correct fashion. Not everybody speaks correctly.
like if you were trying to make a,
I mean, honestly, you listen to us. So
like if you were
really
trying to
know
make a transcript of everything we said,
Right.
it would look like a nightmare to everything. Like you need to edit this so hard. You're like, no, that's what they actually said. You're kidding.
What?
So punctuate it differently. No, that's where they pause for the comma. You have to leave it there.
I mean, or
this sentence has 9 commas. I swear.
I infer it, I swear to God.
All right. Anyway, so right in front of my friend, after he said this thing, I go, I thought you were going to show me your other talent. Her eyes get huge. His what? Right here in the kitchen.
Him, yes, click. And then in the next one, we're going to find out what Kayla thinks of his other talent. Oh my God.
All right.
Again, thank you very much for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi and our Patreon. We got some links in the description down below. It would be very much appreciated. And other than that, though, I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you.
Bye.